and welcome to my channel, Sherelle, Living Your Authentic Life. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Well, as I said on my last video, that we are grateful every single day and every moment in every day, or as often as you just, oh, thank you, God, or thank you, whatever source, whatever your name is. So we're continuing our gratitude, our attitude of gratitude, just being grateful. So this will continue on my gratitude videos. I have decided with a friend of mine in our conversations, and yeah, you're grateful every day. That's what we talked about. And she said, you are grateful every day, so you could just continue. And you're never too big. Well, I know I'm not too big to listen to other people and take advice from people that I respect. And so I really respect my friend suggestion. And I looked into it. Didn't take me long to look into it. And I mulled it over and said, yeah, there is always room to be grateful. So this is our everyday gratitude videos. Today I wanted us to talk a little bit about decisions that we make sometimes. And some of them are really life-changing. And sometimes we make decisions that change our lives forever. It just changed the course of our lives forever. And that is one of the things I so love about life, because the uncertainties and God has given us choices so we could choose. I don't think that you can ever surprise God, but it's just the abundance of choices and choosing. And you can believe something today, and the next 5 years or so, even less, maybe a year or so, you decide that I need to reevaluate this. I need to look at this. Is this decision giving me, if this way of thinking giving me the things that I am desiring? Do I need to look deeper within myself? Because as you know, I'm about the self. And I know for myself that everything that I desire and require, the answers are inside of me, and God will show them up in different ways. But I go within, and I'm constantly thinking and praying and listening for the direction, the hunch, the sensation, the person, the poster, the sign. I remember one day I wanted a feather, and I was speaking to a friend of mine at the time about getting a feather. And this next morning, on my way coming from class, I saw a feather. It was just lying there on the ground, one feather. So those are the signs. We're constantly bombarded with signs, but sometimes we're not consciously aware because we're looking for something big. And so when something small show up, we think it's insignificant, but every moment is extraordinary, and all signs are relevant to us and on our pathway. So what is it that you have experienced that have really changed your life, that is so, when you look back, you're like, oh my goodness, that moment when I made that decision, or that when that person came, or when I heard that and I really took it on board, it really changed my life. And had I not gone that way, can't even understand what it would be another way. And just embracing the moments in your life and the changing times that come up in your life, and be open and be aware and be receptive to your life and what the lessons that are coming through are for. What I have noticed for myself, that sometimes some of the hardest lessons, the ones that we fight against, the ones that we try to resist, those are some of the most beautiful, beautiful teaching for us, because we learn more about ourselves, we learn about people, we learn how to interact, how to be genuine with our feelings and say what we feel with mindfulness. Mindfulness is so important when we communicate with others. Say to yourself, is this that I'm going to say, if it was said to me this way, how would that make me feel? Our intentions are so important, because it helps us to be mindful of what we do and what we say when we go to a place of our intention. What is it I'm intending? What's the outcome I'm looking for? Yeah, and think about yourself. If this outcome is the outcome that I honestly would like for this person to experience and for me to experience, because we're one of the same. Whatever I give to you, I'm giving it to me. So, and I've first given it to myself before I can even give it to you, because I'm the one who's given it. So I must have received it within myself before I'm able to give it. Just check yourself. I think our biggest work is to keep in touch with ourselves, to keep in tune with ourselves, keeping in tune with yourself, and be grateful for where you are, where you came from to where you are, and the amazement of where you are going. Because in that is all the gifts and the wonders and the awesomeness. So, in our gratitude of attitude, just be grateful for your understanding. Just be grateful for your beautiful mind. Beautiful mind. Be grateful for it. Be grateful for the magic and the mystery that you are and that you have to contribute onto this planet. This is your girl, Sherelle Wizard, on our 365 Days Gratitude. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so now. Also, like and share this video. Namaste.